Welcome back for another Techne Talks. Gosh, I love these. You know why I love them? And I think this is why you all love them as well, right? It's just raw and real and human. It takes that reviewer aspect out the door and just, again, that connection as a consumer in reality. That's what I really love about them. Now, a lot of people take my Techne Talks the wrong way, thinking I'm saying, hey, I'm the best, or this is the way it should be, or I'm calling out other reviewers. That's not my goal or what I do here, so keep your emotions in check. Again, I'm just mentioning stuff that's on the screen. If someone says something and I get on here and talk about it, it's what you said. You call out another reviewer, then I mention. Even if it's not me directly, again, you can't beat around the bush on your words. And again, maybe that's my fault that I get out here and speak what's out there, It's never done my channel good because, again, people take it the wrong way. But again, I'm not taking people out. I'm just being real as a human and a consumer with you guys, not a reviewer following hype or trends or anything. But obviously what we're talking about here today is Finalmouse in the ULX. There is so much drama about this, like seriously, from reviewers, from the company, and then just viewers in general. Obviously the issues with this mouse are the QC. There's flex on it, indentions on the thing, on the 1 and 2, and then a button wobble up here. I will let you know real quick, the indentions up here, mine does have it now that I look at it, but when I was using this mouse and testing it and stuff, I never noticed that. Like, you got to get in here and get the light to really reflect off it perfectly to see those indentions. If you're looking at it like this, you'll never see them. But yes, they are there. The side flex, that's the worst issue about this, right? And we can say, oh, hey, it's the carbon composite or whatever, where they're using a new material. I don't know. I think that's what's cool about Finalmouse, honestly, is they're innovative and they really take steps in the mouse game. And, we got to high five them for that, right? They've really changed the game. And I think that's super cool. And by the way, before I dive more into this mouse, I want to say that Finalmouse is really taking the right steps here. They're saying, thank you for your continued patience. Batch 1 shipping will resume next week. Additionally, the remaining batch 1 units that have tolerance adjustment, talking about that flex over here, they said they have fixed that QC issue. We'll wait and see when people get them. Is that fixed? Who knows? I'm just saying what they tweeted out here, which is really cool for them to do that. And then they're also saying repair requests for those will be under full expedited warranty. So really cool. If you have yours and you sent yours out for an expedited warranty, please let us know down in the comments because I'm curious on how that's working. Is it actually expedited? Is it taking a couple days, a week, 2 weeks? How long is that taking? I want to know what they did here. But anyways, about this mouse, it's really mixed bag out there, right? And like I stated before, Finalmouse is a hype company. They're not a big company. I want to say they're a small company. They're a very popular company, but they sell off hype, right? They're hyped up for sure. And we're seeing a lot of mixed takes on this mouse. Some people are getting good copies. Some people are getting bad copies. Some people just don't care because they love Finalmouse. And that's fine. Nothing's wrong with that. You know what I mean? Love what you love. That's your call. You know what I mean? But we got to call it as it is. This mouse being $200 with the issues, the side flex on my copy is ridiculous. I think that sticker on the bottom is just like how? Like, how could you do that? You make so many great products, and how can you have that there? Again, the dimples on the front, I think, are mild. You all know I did not like the marketing, but I did pick up some massive strawberries just to recheck this. Hold on here. Finalmouse stated, again, 29 grams. So I think they're going off the small one because I got the medium here and it's 38.2. Again, the marketing, like, why don't you put right there the ULX small? I think it's a lot of mixed marketing. Anyways, 48 grams. Holy smokes. Jumbo strawberry right here. I'm not going to sit here and just nibble on this all day. But again, even though that, so what kind of strawberry? You know what I mean? Some people said, hey, I got dinky strawberries. I don't know. I had to go search for these big jumbo ones. But again, back up here, 29 grams, I think they need to state the small ULX. There's a lot of miscommunication there. And that's hype marketing. That's all that is hype marketing. There's no denying it, So other than that, the mouse, I didn't recommend it. But the weird thing is a lot of people started getting on my man Boardsy as well because his review was a little... it was a little all over the place, right? He was saying about the issues, but then it said the issues are okay. It's fine. I got the seal of approval. I'm going to be straight with you. Like, you all know, I love my man Boardsy. I collabed with him when his channel was much smaller and my channel was a little bigger. Now the tables have turned for sure, but still a huge fan. I totally respect the guy. So don't think I'm, again, calling him out or ragging on him here. But it threw me for a loop that with the issues of the mouse, that he still recommended it. I said, like, seriously, I had to backtrack it. Nah, maybe I missed some because I don't really watch reviews straight through. I kind of click on them, and I'm like, maybe I missed something. No, I didn't. He mentioned it and still recommended it. I said, man, it just threw me for a loop. I'm like, man, this ain't the Borzy I know. It just really threw me for a loop. So I understand what people are saying about it, and I don't think people are, it's the passion of the consumer again, spending $200 on this mouse, and then us getting it and seeing these results, and then seeing your favorite coverage from a reviewer praising it and saying it's okay. It's just like, yo, man, I just had to go mow X amount of lawns or work X amount of hours for that, And I guess it hit me that way as well as a consumer because I bought this. It didn't get sent out to me. And the weird thing, like when I start diving into it, it's like, and again, this is a part that might get me in trouble, right? But I'm watching other reviewers, Rocket Jump, Optimum, Bad Seed, Boardsy, right? The ones that collabed with Finalmouse for this. I know Boardsy bought his own mice as well, but from those 4 collabed with Finalmouse reviews, they all got high recommendations. And then smaller reviewers or even viewers in the comments or tweets and stuff like that, people are saying, hey, I got these issues. This is not acceptable. This bums me out. And then it's getting backed up again. Hey, mine's fine. So again, no, I'm not calling those other reviewers out. I'm calling the situation out. Like, why were those 4 supply units good, praised, recommended? Yet us that bought them, we all just about have issues. Did Finalmouse cherry pick the review units? I don't know. And I'm not calling Finalmouse out or anything, but something's weird. And that's what's got people fired up, right? We're not bashing reviewers or this, that, or the other. We're questioning the accountability or what's going on here. Something's not right, and it's got to be addressed. And if we sit back and don't address it, like we had a good conversation with a buddy on Twitter the other day. This is from my man, Lemonade Upgrade here. He goes, probably a wild take, but the only QC issues that genuinely matter are if the sensor, clicks, or battery are, he used a choice word. Then it goes down here, the rest can be annoying or frustrating and worth mentioning to improve, but it doesn't make the mouse infinitely less recommendable over others. Again, as a consumer that spent $200 on this mouse, I completely disagree with that. I think as a review, number one, it's just a review, and a viewer takes it as that, and I've never seen a viewer take a review as, oh, I'm going to buy it or not, At least I never do, and that goes for games or movies. I'm still going to go watch that movie or go buy that game if I want to or not. I don't care if you don't like it. You know what I mean? And I think that's the same thing here. But I think it needs to be addressed and really put out there because now we're seeing Finalmouse making the correct moves as far as fixing them and expedited RMAs. That's super cool of them to do that. If we just sat back and said, it's nothing, who cares, whatever, it's no big deal, go buy it now, they would not do this. Okay, they could sit there all day long. Any company can say, oh, no, we would. No, they wouldn't, because RMAs, that's going to cost money, the repairs, the shipping. I don't know, are they paying the to and from shipping? That's, again, more money, more profits that's going to cost there. So trust me, no company wants to do that. That costs big money. Some people are accepting of it and saying, hey, it's okay. Do we put that into the hype class? You just like the product? Again, that's fine. No one's saying something's wrong with that, but you got to be clear with that. Like, I'm okay with these issues, so I'm fine with it. You know what I mean? Then you be clear about it. Me personally, I'm not okay with these issues, and it really upsets me because that was my $200 on a product that I can't use. You know what I mean? I didn't say I can't use. Someone might take that the wrong way. But again, a product that's not $200 worthy. I want my brand new product to feel brand new, right? It's funny. This was in my mind. I was thinking, like Finalmouse is almost like Tesla, right? It's funny. Like Tesla's like the hype of the town, the hype of social media and stuff, But then when you go to Consumer Reports or anything else, they say Tesla's the worst reliable car, but it's not really reliability. It's people complaining about like gaps, seam gaps or something like that, It's real funny. And by the way, I've owned 3 Teslas. I currently own a Model Y. And is it a perfect car? No, it's not. But you know what's really cool about Tesla is they'll come out to your house, at least where I am, because I don't got a service place near me. They'll come out to my house and fix whatever issues I have. I absolutely love it. And that's what makes it fun. I'm like, okay, whatever. It's really cool. But anyways, it's kind of, Finalmouse being compared to Tesla is a compliment for sure, But again, you're talking a lot of hype here. And that's a prime example. It really is, And at the end of the day, that's, I think, most people's concern is what's going on with this here. It seems like there's so much hype fading over and just fogging out the issues of this. There's one other issue I want to talk about here. And this came from my man. I'm going to pull it up here on my phone. This, again, came from my man Boardsy's review. And this one, this one hit me in the feels. I'm gonna be honest. It just kind of, I don't expect, and like I said in the beginning, I don't expect everyone to like my opinion, like my reviews, agree with me, this, that, or the other. I don't. I really don't. But anyways, he in his comments, he had someone reply here. We already know all this from other YouTubers. Like why'd you have to say that? I don't get it. Anyways, Boardsy replied down here. He goes, I've watched every review and felt let down by all of them. Bad Seed was the only reviewer who covered the mouse in its entirety. L Mouse Review Interpretation. So, Boardsy, if you're here watching this, I would like you to reply and just let us know what you mean by that. Is it because I don't know. I don't know, because I thought Optimum Tech's review was the best about it, even though he praised it and still recommended it. Maybe he got a good copy. I don't know. But his review was phenomenal. All of his reviews are, you know what I mean? Let down by all of them. And this is kind of the topic that happened with me and the random before, right? He said, oh, well, if any other reviewer is saying this is good, they don't know what they're talking about. And I spoke up. I said, whoa, hold up. Any other reviewer? So you're telling me that I can or can't like this product? And then I spoke up and it got out of hand and that went real crazy. And I got a lot of hate for that, a lot of slack, But again, I don't care if you don't say the Techne. I don't care. You're saying other reviewer. That puts me in that class and all these other people. I'm going to stick up for that. If you got it right there, speak up about it. Don't curl up in a corner because you think it's going to, do you bad. And again, these topics, they never suit me well. So if anyone thinks I'm out there doing that, right, it's just... that's what it does. But I think my man Boardsy, I think he'll be able to level head with me. We've been pretty tight over the years. So the thing that got me about that is not that he doesn't like my review. I don't expect him to. That's fine. We have plenty of disagreements, that's perfectly fine. But I don't see the difference when I'm watching other reviews, like what separated Bad Seeds from Optimums, right? Or Rocket Jump Ninjas. That's what I'm missing right there. Like, what's going on here? Like, something's... I don't know. I'm just missing something. And I don't know if it's the hype overfilled it or, again, cherry-picked units. What's going on? It's throwing me for a loop, and I think it's throwing a lot of you for a loop. But at the core of this topic, is this acceptable? Can this be acceptable in the peripheral space, not just mice, headsets, keyboards? No, it can't. If this was another company, Glorious, Logitech, Razer, whatever, this would be bashed. It would be hated on across town. It would be hated on. And there's no denying that. And that's what upsets me. And that's where the core of hype is blinding people on this. And as a reviewer, again, the worst things I've ever done for my channel is not followed hype, not jumped onto the community bandwagon, always stuck as a consumer before a community reviewer to try to fit in with the other things. It's been the worst thing I've ever done for my channel, trust me. But again, I stay true, again, to what I believe in, being raw, real, and to a viewer. I always want to be a viewer, a consumer before a viewer. And that's why I had to talk about this. It was hot and heavy on my mind. I hope everyone takes it the right way, and I want to hear your discussions down below. But at the core, no, this is not acceptable. This stuff has to be mentioned no matter what company it is. Hold every company, big, small, whatever, innovative, creative, whatever, keep them all to the same standard and let the stuff be fixed. And since we have, you can see Finalmouse making moves, which is really cool and speaks volumes for Finalmouse, and I high-five them for that. So again, spark up that conversation down below. I know this is a really hot topic right now, and how do you take it? What do you think about it? Again, let's not bash anybody or try to start hating on anybody here. We're just talking about the situation and what's going on and why is all this drama out there? Is it hype? Is it cherry picked? Is it you don't care because you just love the product? What is the issue here? It's a really hot topic. So spark it up down in the comments. Let me know what you guys think as well. I'm going to go work on another video. I just had to get this off my chest. So thank you so much for stopping by and watching this one. Hope you enjoyed it. If you did, hit that thumbs up. Don't forget to subscribe. And I hope to catch you in the next one. Bye now.